Hi everyone, welcome back to Decorate Your Table with Brenda. We're getting closer and closer to Christmas, so today I'm going to show you two quick tables that you can do using Christmas ornaments and packages. So let's get started. This table is Christmas presents. For this, these are empty boxes that I just used wrapping paper on. I've used a mixture of boxes. Some are little presents, some are boxes. I've even wrapped up a Kleenex box, a Harry Potter book, just anything you have around the house. You can even steal some presents from under your tree. So let's get started. So like I said, some of these, this is a Harry Potter book, but you get different sizes, you get different shapes. So you place them around, play with them a little bit to see how things look. I also did up some Christmas bags that kind of worked with it as well. I just filled them with some ornaments to give a little bit of glitz to it. This one I put a few Christmas pines in it and some more Christmas leaves. Because I'm not using candles on this table, I'm going to use some of these little lights. So the nice thing about these is we can just tuck it into the bag and just kind of place them around the lights. And as always, you can play with these as you go along. You can move them around, and if something doesn't look quite right, just change it up. Okay, now to finish it off, I'm just going to add some more Christmas ornaments around it. So like I said, we can go in and we can just add some Christmas ornaments. And that'll just add a little bit of sparkle. And now we're going to finish setting our table. Placemats on. And we're going to finish off our table with some little presents that our guests can take home with them. So that's our first table finished. So let's have a closer look at it. Now let's do our second look using Christmas ornaments. So our second table is going to feature Christmas ornaments that you have around the house. So we're going to start with this table runner. And part of the reason I'm using it is because it's soft and I can fold over the edges to create almost like a little lip. So this time I'm going to start putting my lights on first, mostly because these kind of get tangled and they're hard to place around the Christmas ornaments. So just kind of set them on the table. And again, like I said, you can play with these as you go along, but just get them onto the table and we can tuck the little motorized piece underneath the runner. So we're going to take our Christmas ornaments. This takes a lot of talent, so This is just to get them onto the table. Next, we're going to add a little bit of height to our table. So I'm using cake plates. I'm just going to set those right in the center. This is a little Christmas tree I bought at the dollar store. For on the cake plate, I wanted to use smaller ornaments. I'm going to do a mixture of them. The smaller ones fit better on top. So we have all the balls laid out, and like I said, you can go back and you can play around with them if you find there's too many gold together. We've got more red than gold. You can use whatever ornaments you have. You could do a mix of all different colors that would look really nice as well. You could do gold and silver you could do all one color. Just make sure you have lots of textures like shiny, sparkly, dull, to give it some life. So next I wanted a little bit more height, so I'm going to put in my candlesticks. If you're wondering why I put the candlesticks at the ends of the table, not right in the center, I like the look of them more spread out, and it's nice if you have a longer table to spread out your decorations, and I think it gives it a little bit more balance this way. So I used the same place settings as I used for the Christmas presents look, but to finish them off, instead of the little Christmas presents, a lot of people have these ornaments around where they have their kids' names already on them. I used a little tiny bit of back tack because it's removable, and it just helps hold the ornament where you want it to be, right on the center of the table, and it acts as a place setting. If you don't have ornaments with the names on, you can simply get a plain one and use a marker and write a name on it, or even just set an ornament on the table, and it makes a nice little take home. Thank you everyone. I hope you enjoyed these tables. I'd just like to add they didn't cost me any money. They were all from things I had around the house, extra ornaments, leftover wrapping paper, empty boxes, and with them you can get two nice unique looks. I'd like to thank everybody and invite you to hit subscribe. It helps my channel grow. And join me next week. We're going to do an inspiring New Year's Eve table. I'd like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.